We are in Penang. We came here this morning and we've just checked into a hotel. We're staying at Hotel Malaysia. If you are coming to Penang, that's a decent hotel. We are so close to one of the Malay mansions. I'm gonna pronounce the Malay version wrong, so I'm just gonna say the English version, which is the Blue Mansion. They were owned by wealthy Chinese traders that settled in Penang, so hopefully we'll get to go to one of those. There's two here. Even though Blue Mansion's close by, I feel like I want to go to the other one because apparently there's more freedom to walk around. There's no set tours for that one, so we'll see what we decide to do. So this is our view from the hotel, and that there, the blue house, is the Blue Mansion. For those of you who haven't been to Penang, we're in a place called Georgetown, which is sort of like, I guess, the touristy area of Penang. And in Georgetown itself, there's a whole region that is a World Heritage Site. So hopefully we'll get to see most of those sites. So we went to a place called the Daily Dose for some lunch. It was really nice. And now we're trying to find one of the mansions called Peranakan Mansion. I hope I'm saying that right. Someone's in charge of the map. It's very confusing. We've gone a complete different way. So we're at the Peranakan Mansion. We're sort of on and off joining the group, so you're going to see snippets of the tour and just random bits as well. So currently we're waiting for our grab car because we want to go see the street arts, and there's a specific region where most of the street arts are concentrated at, so we're going to try and go there, see all the main ones. We've just had breakfast at the hotel, which is really nice, so our tummies are full and we are ready to explore. We've just found our first street art, and it's the girl and the boy on the bicycle. Malaysia in general is really hot, but I think Penang's even hotter because there's not much wind, but we're following the shade and trying to get to the street art before it hits 12 o'clock. It's really cool though. There's so many different styles of street art that you can appreciate, and there are so many that are not included in the tourist maps, so you just need to sort of keep a lookout and find them yourselves really. Try and get to the street arts before 10 o'clock because we were passing through the street art that we took photos at, and they're now really packed. So just make sure that you come early or before 10. So after a whole morning of walking through the streets and taking photos, we're gonna go back to our hotel, I think, and have some lunch. It's really hard to walk around in the heat, like especially between 12 and 3. So I think we're gonna rest during that period and then come back out again after 4 o'clock. So I'm rested and I'm fed, and we're at the Thai Buddhist temple, and there's a Burmese temple right across. I think the Thai Buddhist temple is about to close. Currently inside it there's a reclining Buddha statue, which is one of the largest in the world. So we're gonna go see that and have a look around the temple. So the plan now is to walk along one of the jetties. Actually, we might try and go to two of them. The one that we're at is called Chu Jetty. So jetties are essentially water villages. In Penang itself, there used to be 7 clan jetties, but I think either 1 or 2 were damaged due to fire, and they form a part of the World Heritage Trail. And each jetty is actually named after a Chinese clan. Just bear in mind that there are actually people living along these jetties, so this is their home. Make sure that you respect that as you walk along, but also enjoy the view. There's a lot of street food along with souvenir shops as well, so if you're hungry, you're sorted. We're now gonna go see Tan Jetty as well. Apparently it's meant to be less touristy. Enjoying the sunset. This is probably the last thing we're gonna do today. We're going back to KL tomorrow in the evening, so I will catch you back in Kuala Lumpur. Hey guys, so we are back in Kuala Lumpur. We arrived about an hour ago. We've just freshened up and we're gonna go to the city to a place called Dolly Dim Sum, which is apparently like a contemporary fusion dim sum place. So we're gonna check it out, catch up with a friend, have a good meal and just chill. So hopefully I can get you a few snaps of what we're gonna eat, and that'll probably be it for the day. Now, if you've seen my earlier vlogs, I did say that we were going to 3 countries, but I just wanted to update you on what's been happening. So the 3rd country that we were meant to go to was Indonesia, but I don't know if you guys know what's been happening. Basically, there have been 2 major earthquakes there, and I think the death toll from the 2nd one is about like over 100, and over 200 people got injured. So there's a lot going on in Indonesia, and we just thought it's better to be safe than sorry and actually cancelled our trip. Now, this decision didn't come lightly because we had to consider all things, and it's devastating what's happening, and I hope that if your family or if your friends are there, I hope they're safe. I think they're trying to evacuate all the tourists from the high-risk areas. All things considered, we just decided to stay in Malaysia for a couple of days and go back to New Zealand. When you travel, you just have to be flexible sometimes, hence why we are still in beautiful Malaysia. I'll definitely take you guys with me, and I hope you enjoy these last couple of days in Malaysia. We're having a very cultural experience right here. So we're back in the hotel room. The place that we're staying at is pretty much like a 2-minute walk from the SURIA mall, which is great but also really dangerous because it's not cheap. We found an Innisfree shop there and it's massive. Innisfree, if you don't know, is a Korean brand. I just wanted to show you guys one of the products that we purchased because it's become my favorite lotion at the moment. It is this one, which is Innisfree green tea pure body lotion. It's so lightweight and it just absorbs into your skin so fast and leaves it like really hydrated and moisturized. So we have all been loving this. If you are after a really nice hydrating moisturizer, I would recommend this. Now tomorrow is actually our last full day here and then we fly out on Friday morning. Hopefully we'll do something interesting, exciting tomorrow. Just venture out to the city and see a few places that we haven't been. So I hope you enjoy that. Hey guys, so it is our last full day in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So basically we've come to MERDEKA Square and on the way here we found a place called River of Life, and it's a project that Malaysia or Kuala Lumpur has started to clean their rivers. So we're gonna go here and then head off to the central market afterwards. I'm not actually sure what they're doing in terms of cleaning, but I'm assuming this is a part of it. So this Sultan ABDUL building that we're standing in front of right now is actually influenced by Mughal architecture, which is sort of North Indian Islamic architecture. This is a building that is of historical significance. I'm not sure what its use at the moment is, but it's definitely a beautiful building. There's a path just along the building towards an area where two rivers meet. And the rivers are called Gombok and Klang rivers, so I'm hoping that we can get to it. I think I see where they both meet, so I'm going to take you guys there. This project is quite an interesting one. Along the path there's this little area where they've put live fish, and right next to it down there are the rivers. But I think the reason for doing this is just to connect people with the rivers. Essentially in MERDEKA Square there is the city gallery, there's central markets, and the square is essentially the Independence Square, and they've got a flagpole which is really high, I think one of the highest in the world. So we found the Central Market, and basically Central Market is good for souvenirs. I don't know if they have food, but apparently their coconut drink or the coconut shake is really good there. So we're at a place called ROKKO, which is a Japanese restaurant just on the ground floor of where we're staying, which is really convenient. Hopefully we'll get to go to MARINI'S bar tonight. It is our last day here, or our last full day, which is equally sad, but also, you know how like after a long holiday you sort of look forward to going back home as well? Hey guys, so it is our last night here in Kuala Lumpur, and what we decided to do is go to MARINI'S rooftop bar, and I've heard that it's got great views of the Petronas Towers, so we're gonna go there, have a few cocktails and a few snacks and enjoy our last night here.
She's upset because she just spilled the drink, but it's okay, that's Anuja.
Hey guys, so we're at MARINI'S on 57 and the view, as you can see, is amazing. Try and get a table nearby the window. We were seated somewhere else, but my sister, I was gonna say my sister asked for a table near the window, and the view is honestly so worth it. So it is our last night in Kuala Lumpur. We've just had a nice dinner and we've come out for a walk before we go back to the hotel. Essentially we have to leave tomorrow morning back to New Zealand, so it's time to say goodbye. So instead of me just talking, I'm gonna ask my sisters a few questions. Hi there! So what does traveling mean to you?
It helps me to appreciate different walks of life. I think it helps you grow as a person.
What was the best meal that you had?
Is Tetarik a meal?
I think so.
Oh no. Cendol,
yeah.
Probably nasi lemak.
And what do you have to say to anyone who's thinking of traveling but is too afraid?
Take a chance. My first trip overseas was by myself. I was very scared.
Yeah.
But after the journey, I appreciated myself so much more. Definitely do some proper planning, because everything's on the internet these days. So if you're scared to travel, you can always research where you want to go.
And who planned this trip?
Yeah, it was mostly us.
18-page itinerary. It was a combined effort. So that is it guys. I hope you enjoyed all of those travel vlogs. I hope that you had fun, because I had so much fun traveling around. Love you guys as always, and make sure that you like, subscribe and leave comments down below, because I love reading them and I love replying to them. I'll be back in New Zealand very soon, and as always I will see you back with another video very soon. Bye guys.